from My Saint, My Hero, which has been a loved brand here at QVC, and it's such a beautiful way to gift a little bit of faith, to gift encouragement. This is an extremely luxurious moment, yes, but also with a very special prayer. Embroidered on the pillowcase. So everybody is receiving this beautifully crafted embroidered silk pillowcase with a guardian angel sleeping prayer. So every night when you lay your head to rest, or someone that you love, they'll have that beautiful sentiment. This color right here is the light pink. We also have ivory, which who maybe is getting married in the coming year, right? This could be beautiful for a bride. Ivory, though, is our most limited. There's only 1,000 to go around, and that's gonna be in both sizes, which I'll mention in just a second. I also have the sea glass teal, right? Really pretty, very spa-like, and there you can see too, the embroidery is all done in white. This one is also available in 2 different sizes. So standard pillowcase size, as well as king, and then you have your 3 choices in colors, as well as a beautiful gift box and presentation. But Amy D'Ambra is joining us. She is the founder of My Saint, My Hero. Amy, it's so good to see you. You are such a lovely woman of faith, of prayer, and you really believe that when we surround ourselves with these meaningful items, it encourages us to be in that state of prayer, of hope, of belief, and I think we all need that this time of year.
Yes, absolutely. So I love these pillowcases because not only do you have the luxury, like you were saying, of them being satin, and no matter how often you wash them, they just get more and more luxurious. And my mom gave me my first satin pillowcase 33 years ago when I got married, and I still use it to this day because it helps me so that I don't wake up with like that crease on my face and my hair. So
I've been there.
The satin pillowcase just feels so great on the skin, and everybody loves one. But what this has is even more.
So what is so special about the sentiment that's embroidered on these pillowcases?
Yes, and so each pillowcase is embroidered with the guardian angel prayer. And this is one of the most important things you could do every single night, is to pray. Pray your worries and your anxieties and your hopes. And each one of us has a guardian angel. And all we need to do is just reach out and ask for their help, ask for their protection. So what is embroidered on here is a prayer that my grandmother said, my mom said. But when I was with my nephew, I just have a great nephew now, he was putting him down to sleep. And I said, did you say your goodnight prayer? And he said, oh my gosh, Auntie Amy, I forgot. What is it? So immediately I was like, I'm getting them pillowcases, everybody. I'm embroidering it on there. And then it became something that we added to our wearable blessing collection. So the prayer, let me just read it to you. So each one comes in a box. We did each pillowcase comes like ready to be gifted, either to yourself or to somebody you love, or if you're like me, to your nephew, to somebody that's just had a new baby, to remind them the importance of prayer. And like what you said, to maybe a new couple that just got married, remind them to bring. But the prayer is, Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here. Ever this day or night, be at my side, to light, to guard, to rule and guide. So you start out with Angel of God. So that's we all have angels. We have our guardian angels. We need to just reach out to them.
Yeah, that's so beautifully stated too. Standard and king size, blush, ivory, and sea glass. You know, I have a picture in our bathroom, and it says, give it to God and go to sleep. And you know, when you read this more eloquently written prayer, it kind of reminds me of that sentiment where sometimes we just have to say, you know what, God, I'm giving this to you because your plans are greater than mine, your understanding is more than mine, and sometimes that may feel like, and maybe you've got somebody where the door, like doors feel like they're closing, right? But it's like you're watching the situation. I've watched this a few times even with my daughter, where she's disappointed about something, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I think this is actually good for you. I think this is gonna bring you towards the right direction, right? And that sometimes happens in our lives. And if you've got someone like that this year, we're getting this to you home in time for Christmas and time to gift for the holiday. You've got a beautiful gift, and maybe it's hard to find the words to let someone know that it's going to be okay. Or it might feel, you don't wanna say something that feels too cheesy, right? Or you don't wanna brush off their feelings. This, I think, is that perfect way, Amy, to really share with them, like, hang in there. You're gonna be okay. There's purpose to all of this.
Yes, and I love what you said, because sometimes it's just a matter of perspective and a matter of just letting go. And asking your guardian angels, like, spark me with joy today, spark me with love, or even if you, like you said, don't know the words, just read what's on the pillowcase. And the best thing is, if you give it to your daughter or your grandkids, they're already laying their head to rest, surrounded by the angels.
Because you think of this for a toddler, too. I mean, maybe they're not quite using the pillow yet. Like, I think of sweet Melissa McGough, who's going to join me in just a second. We're actually coming up together on QVC, too, in a little bit.
Hello!
We get to meet in person. Hello.
So
Nice
to see you.
Okay, wouldn't this be such a beautiful gift?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
But speaking of great gifts, don't you have a full hour of gifts?
I do. So we are together.
We do, yeah.
Which I'm very excited. You also do. And then cold weather must-haves after that.
Fun.
Hence the fun boots.
Oh, I
from
love
Cooper.
those.
Aren't they fabulous? People have been stopping me in
You'll
the
have
hall.
to tune in on QVC, whether it's on your local channels,
I
whether
need
you go to
those right now.
QVC.com or a streaming
Do you
service.
want to switch? Because I like
you
those.
can watch. Right.
Those are pretty fabulous pumps.
And everybody in your family needs a satin pillowcase.
I agree, including me. That is
It's great
so
for the hair,
feminine.
too, by the way.
Touche.
I mean, it's also like a beauty secret, right? Which, Amy, you kind of alluded to. Melissa, thank you so much.
Oh,
I'll
yes.
see you in about
I
an
know.
hour.
I'm like, I have to go get ready for my show.
12
Bye.
minutes.
Bye.
Yeah. I'll be joining Melissa on QVC too as well. But I mean, it's a fun beauty trick, right? And maybe kind of a fun way to sneak in something, because it's not necessarily first about the message. It's just like, oh, it's a beautiful satin pillowcase.
Yes.
Wait a second. What a beautiful message of hope, of, you know, faith, of prayer. Okay, so here's the blush. We have that ivory, which is your, so light pink, ivory, and sea glass. That was it, light pink, ivory, and sea glass. Standard size and the regular king. So standard and king, over 1,000 spoken for, Amy.
Yay,
Pick up more than
you.
one. We're getting it to you in time for Christmas. It's H442361. Amy, thank you so much. Merry Christmas
Merry
to
Christmas,
you.
God bless you. Thank you.
Well, hey, if you're still looking for the perfect gift, please go to QVC.com. We've got thousands of gifts we can get to you in time for Christmas. Whether it's gifts for her, gifts for him. And here's what I actually followed. There's a guide where on each item, we'll write in red text that it'll arrive before Christmas. So you'll know, right? Okay, so the first time I saw this item on air, I was at home watching, and I could have sworn up and down, oh no, that's the wrong item. That's the wrong graphic. Something's not right. Wait a second. So hang in with me. This is so cool.